I want you to stop playing crypto Pokemon right now because you're not gonna catch it all. Every bear market follows the bull market, and big winners don't come out of the thin air, as well as they don't disappear. So today, I'm gonna tell you the 5 key narratives you need to follow before the next bull run. But before we go into that, let me introduce myself. I'm Laura Cornelia Nevedinova, and I've been in crypto space in 2016. I run a marketing agency, LK Consulting, and I'm a partner at VC Fund. Ever since back when I did my first ICO, I have worked with more than 200 projects, advising them on how to do token launches, how to establish their name in the space, and how to grow a community. Everything I say is not a financial advice. So let's get into the next 5 big narratives that you need to learn and you need to understand before the next bull run starts. The first trend we're gonna talk about, new layer 1s. Today's leading layer 1s don't really have the room to grow. You can't expect crazy multipliers from Ethereum or BNB chain. A lot of newbies who come into crypto, they expect if they're gonna do Bitcoin, they're gonna do Ethereum, there's gonna be a 20, 30, 50x multiplier. Unfortunately, they're just spreading themselves too thin. Forget looking at the coin market cap and trying to find the best next L1. You need to identify those coins that are on top of the leading ecosystems, because then they create a tidal wave. Personally, I'm really bullish on Solana. Hear me out. I know Solana hasn't been that great since FTX collapse, but recently, due to their partnerships with traditional institutions like Visa, really pushed their price out there. I personally believe that Solana has the potential to repeat the BNB chain success in the last bull run. Solana is the biggest competitor to Ethereum, but has way better, faster technology, lower transaction rates, and overall a better image in the public eye. Plus, they have an amazing proof of history and proof of stake mechanism that are way more advanced compared to Ethereum. Tell me in the comments below, what are your thoughts? Will Solana actually surpass Ethereum and become the next big layer 1? Solana might be the GOAT in a lot of people's eyes, but my favorite one is Avalanche. It has an amazing technology and cult-like following on crypto Twitter. It will definitely follow Solana's trajectory, but because of the smaller market cap, it has a bigger potential to do big multiples. And one of the reasons why is modularity. In simple words, developers can build customizable blockchains within its subnet architecture. And these are the 3 projects I'm keeping a close eye on in Avalanche ecosystem. First one is Beam. It's the best known DAO focused on gaming. The second one is Shrapnel. It's a first-person shooter on Avalanche. It has the potential to become mainstream and attract a Web2 audience as well. And the third one is Playable Games. It's a small indie studio that are building games on Avalanche. This might be a little bit more risky, but again, bigger risk, bigger rewards. Solana and Avalanche are definitely my front runners. They both have a very positive community sentiment. They've been in this space for ages. They have a track record and very reputable developer teams. They have great examples of adoption in AI, in gaming, and other verticals. Tell me in the comments below, which layer 1 are you particularly bullish on? If you haven't been here that long, RWA are usually physical assets like a car, a real estate, or an art piece that are tokenized and put on the blockchain, usually fractionalized and then being traded. You can own a very small tokenized piece of, let's say, a very famous artist or part of the luxury real estate somewhere in Miami. You can also think of them as a traditional financial element such as bond, private equity, or credit put in a token and on the chain. And people love it. Because think of it, you want to own that luxury condo of Miami, but you can't afford it. So you and 10, 20, 50 of your friends come in, buy the property, and split the ownership among all of you. Also, it's really transparent because everything is on the chain. And if anyone from your friends decide to sell his part of the property, they're not gonna get away with it. And the best part is, it's tangible. According to Boston Consulting Group, one of the leading research firms, the industry has grown 6 times throughout 2003 and has reached more than 600 million in valuation. And by 2030, this industry is projected to be worth more than 30 trillion. You can make money in all of these, but this is where you see the biggest market opportunities. Generating yields from T-bills, which are basically US government debt obligations. Due to high yield and low risk profile, US treasuries are super appealing right now for vast majority of investors. You can see pension fund, hedge funders investing it on the traditional markets, and you can see crypto degens investing it through RWAs. Another opportunity that I see right now, Backed Finance, a Switzerland-based crypto tokenization firm that has launched US treasuries on Coinbase-based blockchain. Happened quite recently in 2023 October, and this is the first example of real-world assets launched on the Base ecosystem. The token BLB01 is a blockchain-based version of BlackRock's short-term US Treasuries ETF, offering 5.25 yield for its investors. If you made it so far, that means you're enjoying this video and you're being one step closer to make it big in the next bull run. So don't forget to press that subscribe button and follow me for everything what's happening in the crypto space, because I'll be sharing insights every week. And now let's jump to my favorite narrative, LSDs. And that's not what you think. LSDs stand for liquid staking derivatives. LSDs literally has the highest TVI, which is trade volume index. Liquid staking tried to solve a traditional finance problem for users where they would stake their assets and they would become illiquid. Unfortunately, the hype wasn't up to the expectations, and a lot of Ethereum long-term holders just massively exited the network. But when it comes to 2024, there is a massive shift in the liquid staking derivatives, and that is liquid restaking. The launch of Eden Layer is set to create a new use case, unlocking the liquidity of restaked Ethereum via liquidity restake tokens, or LRT. You're probably wondering, how does it work? So users will stake Ethereum and support validation on multiple networks simultaneously, supporting other platforms with bootstrapped liquidity. When it comes to liquid restaking, I'm looking into these 3 projects I'll potentially add it to my bag. The first one is Swell. It's a liquid staking platform with an upcoming integration on Eden Layer and the new LRTs. Another one I'm keeping an eye on called Stader. It's another liquidity staking platform that is backed by Pantera and Coinbase Ventures that's also creating its own LRT. With these kind of investors in their back pocket, I think they're destined to make really good things. The third one is Puffle Finance. This is a native liquid staking platform powered by Eden Layer. It just raised $5 million, and the mainnet is coming in 2024. What are the projects you're looking for when it comes to liquid staking or restaking? Please comment below. And now let's talk about another trend that I think is going to be super hot in 2024, Ordinals and BRC20. I know we're all praying for Bitcoin to reach 100K, and we're religiously holding our bags for the next bull run. But let's be honest, within the last decade, there was nothing exciting happening within the Bitcoin ecosystem until the Ordinals came. Ordinals is a new blockchain protocol that allows you to assign a specific serial number to track fragments of Bitcoins during transactions. This process is called inscription. And with Ordinals coming into the crypto space, Bitcoin finally has another use case beyond the simple value transfer. Unfortunately, this led to higher transaction fees and competition with the block space. And even though Bitcoin miners are very happy about the increase of transaction fees and the block rewards, it's not sustainable for the long-term future and sustainability of the blockchain. Ordinals became super trendy this summer with a new BRC20 protocol standard released. It's quite similar to ERC20, but it doesn't use smart contracts. Instead, it enables the creation of fungible tokens with characteristics defined in JSON attached to Satoshis. The first BRC20 ordinal token, called ORDI, listed on Binance in November 2023. The 24-hour trade volume right now, as I'm doing this video, is 135 million. And the funny part is, it's a meme coin. So what can we expect in 2024 when it comes to blockchain ecosystem. Founders are starting to build more projects on BRC20 and Ordinals. And of course, we're all praying for April, when it's going to be Bitcoin halving. It will open Bitcoin for the potential of decentralized exchange and lending protocols to build on top of it. Speculative interest in Ordinals also paved the way for Litecoin and Dogecoin to rise in their value. And this can repeat again when the bull market starts, as these two coins share the technical foundation with Bitcoin, both derived from Bitcoin's original source code. And now, let's talk about zero-knowledge proofs. Unless you were born yesterday, you probably have heard a phrase, not your keys, not your wallet. But do you really need to show your keys to show that you own something? Zero-knowledge proofs say no. Zero-knowledge proof is a massive step forward in terms of privacy. Zero-knowledge proofs allow the verifier to check that you know some sort of information without actually knowing what the information is. As this is an exciting news for security enthusiasts, in 2024, zero-knowledge proof will go beyond the low-level programming languages, as right now you need to code in either Bellman or Sarcom, a very specialized and hard languages. I know numerous founders that are building projects right now that will allow to utilize zero-proof concepts on the higher programming languages, make it easy to develop, easy to launch, and easy to test. But you might be asking, why zero knowledge? The use cases are limitless, but majority of them are focused on finance, identity verification, and blockchain. With the high level of privacy, security, and compliance, no need to expose sensitive information, hence it reduces the risk of data breaches. Another key thing why I'm super bullish on ZKP is that right now, projects are paying huge amounts for KYCs. Some of them are paying up to $10 to KYC one user. ZKP will minimize the cost and time to verify a transaction, an identity, or data, as the verifier do not need to recompute or recheck the whole database. There are two types of ZKs you need to know about: ZK Starks and ZK Snarks. They both are used for verification for scaling solutions and enhancing privacy intersections, but they have slight differences between each other. Snarks are more secure and they rely on trusted setup, hence they're more complex to integrate, they're mature, and they're really widespread within the space. Starks, on the other hand, are a newer model. They're based on hash functions, which are more secure against quantum attacks. They have a larger proof size, hence they're less scalable, and have lower computer overhaul. And these are the projects that I'm looking in right now of the ZK industry. ZK Sync. It's a user-centric zero-knowledge platform with ZK Sync Era that is attracting over 200 projects for deployment. Starknet. It utilizes ZK Starks for enhanced verification, but faces high transaction and gas fees. And I'm also side-eyeing Scroll and Tyco, which are EVM, Ethereum virtual machine-based projects, but more about them in the next video. Mass adoption is not happening anytime soon. The bull market is coming in the next year or two, so we still have time. And the best technology doesn't always win. It's about the team and their marketing, who can play on the best narrative, who can show the potential and pump their token price. Always do your own research and ask yourself, who has the potential to make it big? I personally gonna be looking into the layer ones, into real world assets, zero knowledge, proofs, ordinals, BRC20, and liquid derivative pre-staking to see what are the projects that are building on top of it or utilizing these technologies that I think are going to be the 10-20x projects in the next bull run. You need to understand that crypto is a very volatile space, it's very risky, and everything I see right now is not a financial decision. So let me know in the comments down below, what are the industries you're looking into right now for the next big bags in 2024? And I hope you like this video, so please tap that like button, share it with your friends, and follow me for more videos and insight on crypto ecosystem.